Fort Lauderdale, from frontier outpost of the past to a glittering metropolis in the 21st century. Join me as we explore this wondrous city. Hello there, and welcome to the Broward County Digest. Here is where we highlight the history and culture of the people, places, and events that have created and made Broward County a great and wondrous part of the Sunshine State of Florida. I am your host, Andrew, and today we'll take a look at some of the people and places that make the city of Fort Lauderdale such a popular and attractive tourist destination. Fort Lauderdale is a city with sun-kissed beaches, exotic clubs, diners and restaurants, and a vibrant nightlife. International boat shows parade through its bustling canals and thousands rush to soak up the glamour that it offers. Infamous as a spring break destination, often referred to as the Venice of the South, Fort Lauderdale is all of this and more. Fort Lauderdale is a city synonymous with modern glamour and leisure. Yet, beneath the veneer of contemporary sophistication lies a rich and layered history. This is a story of Seminole struggles, pioneer resilience, and a dramatic transformation that turned this once sleepy outpost into a bustling metropolis of the 21st century. And on this Broward Digest channel, we will be journeying through that rich and textured history of this wondrous city. At the heart of this narrative lies Old Fort Lauderdale Village, a preserved historical district that serves as a tangible link to the city's humble beginnings and a reminder of the forces that shaped its identity. Long before the arrival of Europeans, the area that would become Fort Lauderdale was inhabited by the Tequesta Indians, a peaceful tribe who thrived on the abundant resources of the region's waterways and coastal areas. Their presence, dating back thousands of years, is evidenced by archaeological remnants found throughout the region, whispering tales of a life deeply connected to the natural environment. The arrival of Spanish explorers in the 16th century marked a turning point, bringing with it not only the promise of new opportunities, but also the devastating impact of strange diseases and ravaging conflict. The Tequesta population dwindled, their traditional way of life disrupted by the encroachment of European powers. By the early 19th century, the area was sparsely populated, a frontier zone caught in the crossfire of the Seminole Wars. These conflicts, fueled by the United States' desire to expand its territory and remove the Seminole people from their ancestral lands, left a lasting mark on the region. A military outpost, Fort Lauderdale, was established in 1838 as a military outpost during the Second Seminole War. Major William Lauderdale, leading a detachment of Tennessee volunteers, constructed a series of forts along the New River to protect settlers and disrupt Seminole settlements. These fortifications, though temporary and ultimately abandoned after the war, marked the first significant European presence in the area and laid the groundwork for future development. Following the Seminole Wars, the area remained sparsely populated for several decades. A few hardy pioneers, drawn by the promise of fertile land and abundant natural resources, established homesteads along the New River. But life here was challenging, marked by the hardships of frontier living and the constant threat of conflict with the remaining Seminole population. The arrival of Frank Stranahan in 1893 marked a turning point. Stranahan, a visionary entrepreneur, established a ferry service across the New River, connecting the nascent settlement to the outside world. This vital transportation link spurred some amount of economic activity and attracted new settlers to the area. The completion of the Florida East Coast Railroad in 1896 further accelerated growth. The railroad, a marvel of engineering that connected the east coast of Florida to the rest of the country, opened up new markets for agricultural products and brought an influx of tourists and investors to the region. In 1911, Fort Lauderdale was officially incorporated as a city, a testament to its growing population and economic importance. The city's early leaders, recognizing the potential of its natural beauty and strategic location, embarked on a campaign to promote tourism and attract new residents. The 1920s witnessed a boom in development, fueled by the Florida land boom. Canals were dredged, creating the iconic Finger Islands that would become synonymous with Fort Lauderdale. New homes, hotels, and businesses sprang up, transforming the once sleepy settlement into a bustling tourist destination. Amidst the rapid growth and modernization, A small cluster of historic buildings along the New River remained untouched, a testament to the city's humble beginnings. These structures, dating back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries, formed the nucleus of what would become Old Fort Lauderdale Village. Today, Old Fort Lauderdale Village stands as a preserved historical district, offering a glimpse into the city's past. The Stranahan House, built in 1901 as a trading post and residence for Frank and Ivy Stranahan, is the oldest surviving structure in Fort Lauderdale and serves as a museum, showcasing pioneer life. Other historic buildings, including the Kincramarty House and the New River Inn, have been meticulously restored, offering visitors a chance to step back in time and experience the city's early days. Old Fort Lauderdale Village is more than just a collection of historic buildings. It is a living testament to the spirit of the pioneers who built Fort Lauderdale. It is a place where visitors can connect with the city's past, learn about its rich history, and appreciate the forces that shaped its development. Fort Lauderdale's early development was not without its challenges. The devastating 1926 Miami hurricane brought widespread destruction, and the Great Depression of the 1930s brought economic hardship. However, the city proved resilient, bouncing back from these tragedies and continuing its trajectory of growth. World War II brought a new wave of development as Fort Lauderdale became a major training center for the U.S. Navy. The influx of military personnel and their families spurred economic activity and led to the construction of new housing and other infrastructure. The post-war era witnessed a period of unprecedented growth and prosperity. Tourism boomed, fueled by the rise of the automobile and the growing popularity of air travel. Fort Lauderdale's beaches, waterways, and vibrant nightlife attracted visitors from around the world, solidifying its reputation as a premier tourist destination. Today, Fort Lauderdale is a city of contrasts, a vibrant blend of old and new. The gleaming skyscrapers of downtown stand in stark contrast to the historic buildings of Old Fort Lauderdale Village. The bustling beaches and waterways are juxtaposed with the quiet residential neighborhoods that line the canals. Fort Lauderdale has evolved into a major metropolitan center, a hub for business, finance, and international trade. Yet, it retains a strong sense of its history and heritage, evident in the preservation of its historic districts and the celebration of its cultural traditions. Old Fort Lauderdale Village, with its preserved historic buildings and its connection to the city's pioneer past, serves as a reminder of the journey that has led to the Fort Lauderdale we know today. It is a place where visitors can step back in time, connect with the city's roots, and appreciate the forces that shaped its identity. As Fort Lauderdale continues to evolve, it is essential to remember and celebrate its rich history, ensuring that the stories of its past continue to inspire and inform its future. The story of Fort Lauderdale is a testament to the enduring human spirit, a narrative of resilience, adaptation, and transformation. From its humble beginnings as a military outpost, the city has navigated the challenges of war, natural disasters, and economic hardship to emerge into the 21st century as a world-renowned tourist destination and a thriving metropolitan center. Thank you for spending some time with us today. We hope that you have enjoyed this episode of the Broward County Digest and look forward to sharing much more with you in coming episodes. We encourage you to share your comments and help us to learn what we may have missed. We want you to join in the conversation. Please also consider subscribing to our channel and join us as we explore the rich and exciting history of Broward County in Florida. Goodbye for now.